Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cody Wadzek, the Crooked Cook. So I'm starting on my little show here, and hope you like it. We follow it. Anyway, you know, I have a passion for cooking. I am a chef, and I'm not professionally trained, just more the school of hard knocks. And tonight I'm going to show you how to do kebabs. Now, kebabs are very simple. Historically, kebabs came from, the Middle East. What they did was they would put, speared meat and vegetables on their knives and roast them over an open fire. But the great thing about kebabs are, you can do this with your family. You can have kids make their own kebabs. It's wonderful. It's basically just meat and vegetables put onto a skewer and broiled or grilled over a fire. Now, I took a page from the Star Wars cookbook. Da-da-da. This one here, Star Wars cookbook. And I'm going to be making the Gruuvan Shaal Kebab. Now what I did is I got this chicken meat here. The recipe actually asked for alligator meat, but I'm living in Utah and we're not near the coast or the southern areas, so alligator meat's kind of hard to come by. However, alligator meat is delicious. Like, oh god, some barbecued alligator tail is just amazing. So anyway, we're just gonna grab some skewers really quick, and I marinated this in some curry powder, soy sauce. I didn't have garam masala like the cookbook asked for, so I just substituted with cumin. You can always do that. A juice of 1 lime, some olive oil. Let that marinate for about 3 hours. And then you get your skewers. And I have a wonderful selection of peppers and onions here. And the great thing about kebabs is you can use whatever ingredient you want. If you want to use pineapple, use pineapple. If you want to use beef, use beef. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. But just, skewer these up nice, like so. Instead of cooking them over an open fire, like they used to do, back in the Bedouin days, we're going to have to throw it in the broiler. But you get yourselves some nice peppers, some nice chicken, some nice onions, skewer them up like so. Since we don't have a broiler, or since we don't have a grill, sorry, we're going to stick it underneath the broiler. Put your broiler on high, make sure you move the top rack up to the very top, and we're just going to broil this for about 5 minutes or so, flip them over, 5 more minutes, pull them out, and they should be good. But basically it was just it was a way for the travelers going through the Middle East in the middle of the desert to cook their food with their daggers, essentially. That's where kebabs came from. They're wonderful, they're delicious, and this is a fun dish you can make with your own family. So you basically go meat, vegetable, meat, vegetable, meat, vegetable, meat, vegetable. Very simple. And so we're just going to throw this underneath the broiler for about 5 minutes, flip them over, another 5 minutes, should be done. And after that, I will have a cocktail from the same Star Wars cookbook.
10 minutes later.
And now we have our kebabs. Wonderful things. I mean, it smells amazing. You have the amalgam of the chicken that we put in, peppers and onions. It just smells amazing. It's more fun to eat food off of a stick, let's all be honest. Corn dogs, come on. Stuff like that. So anyway, so here's the kebabs from the Star Wars cookbook. I think they look amazing. I did char them a little bit, but accidents do happen. However, I do think that charred peppers do taste very, very well. I think they taste amazing. So, you could either eat it like corn on the cob, or you can just put it onto a plate and eat them like that. I do want to try one of the pieces of chicken though. See how this marinated chicken went. And also, when you cook this as well, the flavors from the onions and peppers will actually amalgamate into the meat itself. Oh my god. It's hot, but it's delicious. And we have our lovely assistant Kimmy over here.
No.
Hello. Try it out too. See what you think, honey.
All right. All right. I can get behind this. I'm gonna try the chicken.
The chicken's really good. You know, I'm usually not a fan of curry, but this recipe actually it has like the perfect amount of curry in it. Curry, soy sauce. I used cumin instead of getting a majoram because I couldn't find any at the store, and so I just improvised. And a little salt, pepper. I think it's wonderful. Nice, flavorful, delicious, juicy. And I really am a fan of the charred vegetable. I really do. It just opens up the flavor. Like, you know, flame broiled red peppers, just so amazing. So anyhow, we're gonna come back here in a sec and do our cocktail, the Coruscant Cooler. Just give me like 5 minutes. Be right back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, and another episode, haha. Another thing from the Star Wars cookbook I'm coming from is the Coruscant Cooler. Now, what do we have? We have 3 ounces of cranberry juice, 2 ounces of whiskey, ½ ounce of vermouth, and lime. So I'm just going to put this in a cocktail shaker, chilled cocktail shaker with some ice, 3 ounces of cranberry juice, 2 ounces of whiskey, roughly ½ ounce of vermouth, juice of a fresh lime, and as always I have my lovely assistant Kimmy helping me out, and she's going to sample the cocktail. Put it into a chilled cocktail glass, do the bartender shake, rocks glass, ice, pour that in there, ooh,
It's a lovely color.
and then garnish with a wedge of fresh lime. So tell me, honey, what do you think?
Other than cooking on ice, it's delicious.
Gee, thanks. I made one earlier. Let's see what you think. You know,
It's like you know what you're doing.
it's a great cocktail. Oh, this is quite nice. Quite nice. I quite like it. This would be great and refreshing, like during the summer after mowing the lawn or doing some yard work or something like that. And besides, you know, cranberry juice is just I can't speak enough about cranberry juice. It's antioxidants and you know it's good for the system and stuff like that. And so, if you like cranberry juice, this is a wonderful thing to do. Cranberry and lime, I think, is a wonderful combination. And this cocktail, I think, really makes it.
I think it pairs very well with the kebabs that you made earlier because
Wonderful.
I think they're both light, summery. They're just very refreshing together.
Very good. Well, this has been Cody Wadzek, the Crooked Cook. I hope you enjoy. Good eating, folks. Good eating.